and gentlemen, it is our privilege and our honor to welcome you back for Season 2 of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded. I am Reginald Kensington III, joined alongside by my broadcast colleague, Pat Matthews.
Oh, Pat, I can't wait. It's Season 2. Season 1 was awesome, Reginald, and we're here again. Oh, man, I can't wait.
The excitement is building right here, but of course, what a way to start Season 2 with the Big Mouth from Chicago. And from everything we have heard from TJ Crawford over the last couple of weeks,
looks like he's here a little bit more. Right?
Yeah, he's got a lot to say. But from what he has been telling me, he feels like he was dumped by Big Tyree Taylor.
Oh, poor guy.
Right?
No one likes being dumped, Reginald.
I don't know what that feels like, Pat. You'll have to draw from your own personal experiences tonight.
Whoa, wait a second, Reg. What are you trying to say? You're some kind of,
Lothario?
Oh, man.
I mean, listen, I've been around, but here is the returning Cashew, making his first appearance in Season 2. He obviously made his re-debut on Reloaded at the end of Season 1, and this is going to be a fantastic way to start Season 2.
As we learned last week, Charlie Cashew hasn't missed a beat after a year out of action, and now it's his second match back, and he's going up against TJ Crawford. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is going to be a great episode. We got two.
Words exchanged here.
No doubt about it, and here goes the shirt of, there goes the shirt of TJ Crawford, and Cashew gets a whiff of it and throws it out the ring. The crowd seemingly ready to go nuts here tonight.
Let's do it. They don't want to go nuts. I don't know. I think they want to go nuts.
Oh. Does the Academy want to go nuts? What do you think, Reg?
It looks like the Twitch universe wants to go nuts. The chat room is going nuts for Cashew.
Well, Cashew obviously thinks they want to go nuts. TJ, not so much.
Absolutely. Well, this is sure to be a great way to start Season 2. Two young and up-and-coming wrestlers here with a lot to prove. Charlie Cashew, of course, coming in there with that single leg sweep, taking control with that heel hook. But TJ Crawford then using his smarts, using his wit, and using his guile to get out of that one.
Oh, yeah. Great ring awareness there by TJ Crawford.
Back to Nutsville.
Oh, he said go back to Nutsville. I mean, you know, all nuts matter. Let's be real right here.
I'm not the mayor of Nutsville, Reginald, but it's not Nutsville.
Absolutely right. Cashew then again tried for that single leg there. Grips him in that Northern Lights grip and now reverses it to the waist lock. We are seeing some half Nelson turned into a snapmare takeover. And look at that beautiful cross pin right there.
Yeah, everyone knows Nutsville is south. Nutsville is north.
Absolutely.
You don't want to go to the wrong spot. Cashew is only one of those places.
Yeah, but here we go. What Cashew does better than most people here in Chaotic Wrestling, maybe even does better than anyone, is uses amateur wrestling skills and transitions it well into the professional wrestling world.
Definitely. We all know Cashew, before entering professional wrestling, was an amateur wrestling instructor. So he's got a lot of background in wrestling.
Yes, he does. And right there with that single leg. Oh, and he takes it superbly.
Oh, there he goes.
Right into that heel hook with a grapevine. Cashew then controlling this match on the mat very early on. TJ Crawford then reaching for the ropes. It seemed like he just got it, but unlucky there. And now they get into this Roman knuckle lock. Cashew trying to get control using his feet there. Educated strikes.
Look at that. And what about the phalanges?
Oh, they are locked in right there. Oh, Cashew then goes for that. Oh, look at this. Oh, some beautiful athleticism. Up and around into the Hurricane Rana with our first pinfall. And now our second pinfall of the night. Two quick pinfalls, not a count made by the official. Fantastic. A seriously great start to this night here on Season 2. And here goes Crawford into the corner. Cashew with that back elbow. Leaps onto the middle rope. Oh, and he looks like he's split there. And look at that. Crawford taking over.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Look at Cashew slips out.
Yeah, well, and that's how something as simple as a middle rope landing costing Cashew the momentum.
Great, excellent, quick thinking by TJ Crawford. They're taking advantage of that slip up by Cashew. Now it's all TJ Crawford in this.
Yeah, I mean, you could say there's a little bit of ring rust. This is only the second time Cashew has been in the ring for about a year and a half since, of course, he tore his labrum off his shoulder.
Excellent point, Reginald. That could be one of the reasons that slip-up occurred. Had he been working over the past year, he'd probably be in excellent ring condition. That rust would be non-existent.
Yeah, but look, TJ Crawford right here. I mean, look, anytime I have been involved in a relationship and I have been dumped, I've always felt the need to prove myself. I've always felt the need to go out and get that haircut, maybe go and get that fake tan, you know, maybe even, I don't know, just try and read a self-improvement book.
You need that haircut.
I certainly do, but, you know, I think TJ Crawford's probably going to have the same mentality in this contest right here as he takes Cashew down with a huge chin lariat right there.
Oh, and now he's driving his knees. Now a big body splash. Is this it?
Yeah, I mean, you are seeing TJ Crawford has always been a singles wrestler. Of course, the Ty-J relationship, that was somewhat of a verge away from the norm, as he brings him up with that butterfly grip, as he tries the butterfly turning suplex. He holds it up once. Oh, he holds it up twice. Ladies and gentlemen, the triple butterfly suplex from TJ Crawford has Cashew dizzy, and now Tiger Driver.
That was a pretty sequence there.
Beautiful work from TJ Crawford. We have not seen that from him in chaotic
See what I did there? The Tiger Driver, the purry sequence. Tigers purr like kitty cat.
They certainly do.
Oh.
They certainly do.
I crack myself up sometimes, Reginald.
Yeah, no way. You crack me up. You cracked the Twitch universe up as well. And it looks like right now TJ Crawford is again making fun of the chaotic wrestling audience as he takes Cashew down and puts him on his back in the center of the ring. Oh, well.
Did he say this was for Tyree Taylor?
Yeah, and as I said, you know, is he going to Brooklyn Zoo powerbomb Charlie Cashew?
The words out of my mouth, Reg.
He has got him up for sure. Oh, Cashew slips around the back. Shalaka.
Wow.
Shalaka puts TJ Crawford through the middle rope. And that right hand, but Crawford won't go down. He just keeps holding on for dear life. 3 times, 4 times. Now Cashew finding a rhythm like the late Marvin Hagler. But there goes TJ Crawford with his own. Oh, beautiful German suplex with a hold from Cashew. Can he get a second one in?
For TJ Crawford.
Oh, and look at this. Cashew then keeping that waist lock grip, ready for the third and final release German suplex. Crawford landing on his head.
Oh boy, now what?
Oh, he puts him up. Could this be the Nutville Slam? He's got him all the way up. Oh, fantastic work for Cashew. 2. Oh, almost a 3 count there. The Nutville Slam, a variation, of course, on the Alabama Slam. But there, what Cashew does is he puts a little bit more levitation into the move to get a little bit more elevation, to get a lot more devastation.
Oh, wow, I love it.
Yeah, but here goes Cashew.
Oh, no.
Oh, he could be good.
Is it the Nutville knee bar?
Oh, but look at this. Crawford manages to turn into a pin of his own. 1, 2.
Oh.
Cashew then almost got caught out trying to apply his own submission move. Crawford then, oh my goodness, Snapdragon suplex.
Wow. Oh, what a kick.
Cashew could be out. Crawford puts him up and down with a huge suplex.
Excellent.
This is all over right here.
Gotta be.
Oh.
Whoa, barely even 2. Cashew's still in this.
I mean, TJ Crawford is, looking like he's not sure what to do. But this is predictable rebound-esque style behavior when you think you've done enough, but it doesn't work.
Is this what happens when you break up with somebody? You get all angry and beat up somebody?
I mean, I've never got angry and beat up somebody, but in terms of the predictableness of this behavior...
Well, you said it was very rebound-esque, so you have some knowledge in the area.
Maybe so. Not for a few years, though. Whoa. But here comes Cashew trying to fight back. He's fighting back from a grounded position, using feet, using hands. But Crawford right now, standing on top, standing in control.
Guy's just toying with Cashew. Oh!
Did he chop him on the ground?
Yeah, so unnecessary.
That is a fantastic way to increase your aggression in the ring. Oh, look at him holding on, stomping Cashew down. And I'm worried right now about the shoulder of Charlie Cashew.
Why isn't the ref doing anything? He's basically choking him.
I mean, the referee is in there right now, but this isn't a choke, this is a legitimate move. But right now, I'm really concerned about the shoulder of Charlie Cashew. Oh my goodness, taking every little ounce of energy that TJ Crawford has, throwing it into that shoulder.
How could that be legal, stomping into someone's throat like that?
Well, what's he got? He's got him up. This could be the deep dish. Nope, Cashew. Oh, look at this. Beautiful.
Wait.
Yeah, here it is.
Set up Phil Nebar.
It's almost, he's got to get it hooked in. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? He's got it in there. Oh, that's it. This is his version of the Indian Deathlock. Then there it is.
Oh!
There's the bridge. Excruciating pain, and there's the tap out. There's the tap out. Cashew is 2-0 so far since his return. And what a way to end it with that fantastic bridging Indian Death Grip lock. Great work there from Cashew. But again, from my perspective, TJ Crawford is certainly demonstrating rebound behavior. But look, let's not take anything away from Charlie Cashew. Little bit of ring rust, brushing that off. Here is one of the great Hurricane Runners, almost got a pinfall, quickly reversed by TJ Crawford. 3 of these were hit by TJ Crawford. 3 rotating butterfly suplexes. But that wasn't enough to put Cashew away.
Oh,
Cashew then slipped out of that. That was the shellacka.
Yeah, that shellacka kick I thought was going to do it. But no, he had to do a little bit more than that.
The Snapdragon suplex almost put him away. This is where Cashew's shoulder really shows that he is truly back. But look at that. Neck bridge, Indian Deathlock, tapping out. Welcome back, Cashew.
He's back. Cashew's back.
Well, TJ Crawford then, he will live to fight another day, but will his heart recover from the heartbreak of Ty J?
Tyree! You left me, baby. You left me. You'll be back. Ah, I know it. I know you'll be back. Stay a little time. Time to yourself, Tyree. I get it. I get it. We're gonna get back to it. Don't worry.
Well, it is great to see us back on your Twitch screen, and welcome once again to Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded Season 2. What a great start for Cashew, picking up a victory over TJ Crawford. But honestly, guys, we need to go back a couple of weeks. I need to take you back to the end of Season 1. And Pat, what a disappointing end it was for our champion, Mike Verna.
Oh boy, Mike Verna had such a great beginning of the year, great end of the season, until he had that main event match set against Tyree Taylor. Last week, 2 weeks ago, Tyree Taylor taking out Mike Verna before their match, and then later on in the show, Tyree Taylor taking out the chase that runs the place, Reginald. What an aggressive way to end this season, but he still has an opportunity tonight, starting off Season 2.
Yeah, and it often is the man who is the most aggressive grabs that opportunity before anyone else can, and Tyree Taylor has clearly been aggressive since Ty J went their separate ways. And in fact, we are hearing right now that the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, has something to say to Tyree Taylor. Take it away, champ.
Tyree Taylor, we share something in common. We're both from Brooklyn, New York, and being that we're from Brooklyn, New York, you should know one thing, and that's not to stick your nose in other people's business, and more importantly, don't start a fight that you can't win. And as you can see, based on what I found on my body afterwards, you obviously can't win, because if you need this to beat me for this, then you got another thing coming. Tyree Taylor, we're going to make this very simple. You want to fight the champ? By all means, it's going to be exactly what you wish for, a fight.
All right, well, Pat Matthews, we are about to see the debut of a very exciting new tag team here in Chaotic Wrestling known as The Competition.
Yeah, well, with a name like that, you got to live up to the hype. Let's see what they have in store here.
Yeah, absolutely. And The Competition are going to be making their debuts here tonight, and leading them out there with the sunglasses on is Chad Matthews, and behind Chad Matthews is Connor Murphy.
That Celtic Connor Murphy and that Chad Matthews, The Competition. I can't wait to see what these two guys have in store for us here in Chaotic Wrestling Season 2.
Yeah.
New faces, Reginald.
Right, but I gotta just clarify this. Pat Matthews is Chad Matthews any relation?
No. See, he's got the extra T in there. I know there's a lot of confusion. Frankie in the truck. Only one T in Pat Matthews, if you hear that.
Why, there we go.
Relations. This guy, Chad Matthews, 2 T's, very different.
So 2 T's, 1 T, and we are getting all the T right here. Ooh. But this is well, I was about to say this is CJ Cruz, and then out comes, right behind him, the man monster himself, Max Smashmaster.
What an interesting duo this is. It's almost as interesting as TJ Crawford and Tyree Taylor. I mean, who would have thought we'd see these two together?
Right, I mean, for sure, right? And, you know, CJ Cruz, fun-loving, high energy, certainly, you know,
anything that Max Smashmaster is not, pretty much.
The opposite.
I think there are a little bit of judgment going on here with the competition here from...
Well, Smashmaster decided that he wanted to be in one corner of the ring where the competition were, and the competition, they gave him what he wanted.
Well, I think it was making good sense. The spotlights are on that side of the ring. He's got sunglasses, so he can be on that side.
It's a good point right there. And is Chad Matthews going to wrestle with his sunglasses on? I mean, that would be something.
I guess his future's that bright, Reg.
I mean, the competition's future could be bright, and they are, of course, raising the competition of tag team wrestling in here. One team that will certainly be paying attention is, of course, MSP in this match. But I think that there'll be other tag teams also. Well, look at that from Champ Matthews.
A little bit of Double J action going on there, you could say.
Double J, potentially.
I mean, he's got the glasses.
He's got the glasses. He's got the trunks, but let's see what Smashmaster makes of all of that strutting around.
All right, here we go. He is going to wrestle with the glasses, Reg.
Oh, that's pretty unique. We haven't seen that before, but... Oh, and there they go. They lasted about 5 seconds.
He's blind!
And Smashmaster...
He's blind!
No, they're not those type of glasses, Pat Matthews, but Smashmaster might make him blind by the end of this with those fists just thumping away on the face of Champ Matthews.
Look at this, CJ Crawford. Oh, whoa! Okay, a little teamwork going on already. I was worried that these two wouldn't get along, but they're on the same page.
Well, I mean, look, CJ Cruz has been in tag teams before. He knows how that goes.
I know he knows how that goes, but has he ever tag teamed with a guy like Max Smashmaster before? I don't think so.
No, he certainly hasn't, and probably vice versa. But now we're seeing Connor Murphy come in. Connor Murphy, of course, the smaller of the two, but what Connor Murphy brings to the ring is a brute force of style. He is not afraid to throw down. I would really want to be interested in seeing Connor Murphy in the ring against Max Smashmaster, because what you're going to see from Connor Murphy is more of a brutal punch-kick type of style, whereas from Champ Matthews, you're going to see a bit more of the pizzazz, a bit more of the high-flying, if you will.
I'm glad you did your research on this group here.
Of course I did my research.
You wouldn't be the
Encyclopedia Britannica.
For nothing.
That's right, and that's what I'm talking about there. You saw Connor Murphy then not trying to use a fancy reversal. He just tried to throw down, but CJ Cruz then is throwing arm drags and drop kicks and puts Connor Murphy back to his corner to regroup. And look at CJ Cruz.
Oh, I think he's going to tell me.
Oh, what could this be?
Oh, no, wait a minute. That's him signaling for the 617, but no.
Wait, this looks like the Max Smashmaster just hung up on him.
Huh? I'm here to show you how to wrestle. You want to win, right?
Oh, no. He wasn't feeling the 617 was Max Smashmaster. He's saying
that.
Yeah, he's saying this is how you do it.
That might not be a 617. I think that punch right there could well be the 666.
Oh man, be careful.
Well, right now.
How effective that was.
right now in the ring. Max Smashmaster yelling. Oh my goodness, look at that. Smashmaster throwing CJ Cruz onto Conor Murphy, although it looked like Chad Matthews moved out of the way, putting his partner at harm's risk.
That's one way to rely on your tag team partner.
And CJ Cruz again, Chad Matthews getting out the way.
He liked where Max Smashmaster was going with
And could we be seeing 3 times?
Oh, whoa, not at all, Reginald.
Wow. I was about to say that Chad Matthews moving out the way, putting his partner in harm's bay. However, what you then saw was Chad Matthews doing everything right.
Don't you hate it when you end up in harm's bay?
Harm's bay.
All right, here comes Chad Matthews with, he's working that left knee of CJ Cruz here. Gotta be on the lookout for that, Reginald.
Yeah, no, just for sure. CJ Cruz, of course, you take that knee away, you take away the cruise control, you take away the potential for a 617 if he decides to hit it again. But now, Chad Matthews in the ring working down on CJ Cruz. They've made their way out of harm's bay, and now they're in elbow drop city as Chad Matthews drops that elbow right in the corner.
Top 2 in the world. You don't want to go to Guantanamo and harms.
Yeah, they are the 2 worst bays.
Here comes the Celtic.
They could be seeing a tag team maneuver from the competition. CJ Cruz thrown across the ring right there. What are we going to see? Oh my goodness.
Double punch to the gut.
Yeah, 2 punches right into the gut, and now Conor Murphy back on top. Again, like I said, you know, you're going to see 2 different styles from the competition. You're going to see the punch kick, brutal style of Conor Murphy. Dare I say he's a little bit influenced by the MMA style of competition as well. And look at that suplex right there. And then, and the trash talk.
Yeah, and this is the grappler style that you were referencing of the Celtic here, and CJ Cruz, though, still in this.
Yeah, for sure. CJ Cruz is definitely still in this, and there he goes fighting back. I mean, I'm super excited about this match.
Oh, wow! Whoa!
Yeah.
That was amazing! The Celtic, Conor Murphy with that amazing, I don't know what to call it.
Well, he went for a single leg drop kick and almost did a backflip off the contact of
like
it.
3 things in one.
Beautiful, but look at this double team right there. This is what they're known for. They are known for the pounding style right there. Conor Murphy holding CJ Cruz down. Chad Matthews climbing on top and drilling in there. And now Chad Matthews getting right back on top of CJ Cruz.
And a kick out there, CJ Cruz.
But you got Max Smashmaster on the sidelines, right? You got Max Smashmaster out there looking at absolutely everything that CJ Cruz is doing.
You don't think the competition is thinking that? That's exactly what's in their minds right now. They got to put CJ Cruz down before they have to deal with Max Smashmaster again.
Yep, and I think Champ was listening to you right there.
Was that a smart thing to do, Champ?
Well,
I think that was a smart thing to do.
Look at Smashmaster, the ref doing everything he can to keep Smashmaster out.
Oh, wait a second, it was a ploy.
Well, it might have been a ploy, but it was a single tag made, and now Conor Murphy getting right back to laying the boots into CJ Cruz.
Hey, I'm not trying to put some thoughts into the minds of the competition here, but they could have really taken advantage of that opportunity with the ref's back turn.
Oh, well, speaking of taking advantage, CJ Cruz with what looked like they're a jawbreaker, and he's making his way to tag in Max Smashmaster. Spun around with the kick there too. Oh, and there he got him. And that's it. He's down. This is CJ Cruz's opportunity to crawl his way over to the corner and tag in the monster that is Max Smashmaster. This is the first time that Conor Murphy has really not had control of CJ Cruz in this tag team match thus far.
Yeah, the competition might be on a one-way trip back to Harm's Bay.
Well, here comes Chad Matthews, but here comes the big Max Smashmaster with a huge lariat, 2 lariats, 3 lariats. You get a lariat, you get a lariat. Everybody gets a lariat.
Check under your seat, Reg, you might find one.
Everyone's getting them today. And look at this. Oh my goodness, Smashmaster puts the competition into each other and crushes the competition. Could we be seeing a huge peel out the corner from Conor Murphy?
Crush the competition, literally.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. And there's a second peel. A peel into Conor Murphy. And there you have Max Smashmaster standing tall, and it seems like the New England Pro Wrestling Academy
Did you see that, though? CJ Cruz tags himself in, just like Smashmaster did earlier in the match.
Well, I mean, if it's good for one, it's good for the other, but could we be seeing a cruise control from CJ Cruz? We haven't seen this too much in this episode. He hits it. He hits cruise control, and Smashmaster leaves the ring, but it's the legal man right now. Oh, wow. The legal man, of course, which I think is Champ Matthews. But right now, Cruz with a 3 times kick to Connor Murphy. Senton bomb, but we'll get a replay of that huge spinning back body drop by the end of this night.
I think he was taking some lessons from Max Smashmaster before the match.
But if I'm CJ Cruz, it does seem like Connor Murphy's a legal man, but look at that.
He went for that springboard moonsault there, but Champ Matthews saw it coming, took advantage.
I think that CJ Cruz just landed on his head. And Pat Matt, that's not good, and I don't think he's even close enough to get a tag from Max Smashmaster. But Smashmaster right now, not looking to the tag, he's coaching.
Oh, and right to that injured head. I hate hearing about head injuries. Wow, did they take advantage?
Well, I'll tell you something, that is a huge win for the competition.
Wow.
Max Smashmaster, though, is looking at this not as a defeat, but he's going to be looking at this for CJ Cruz as an opportunity to teach and to make CJ Cruz come out better in the future.
Not for nothing, Reg. Max Smashmaster had things under control before CJ Cruz tagged himself in.
He did. He had it under control. He did well. Again, he can only learn by doing, and when Max Smashmaster tagged in earlier in the match behind CJ Cruz's back, that's exactly what CJ Cruz was doing. We're seeing some of the huge action from this huge tag match, including this beautiful cruise control and the back body drop coming up. Perhaps we'll see that, but this was that triple kick then from CJ Cruz. Here's the third one, beautifully done. But this is a huge opportunity for the competition. That right there, knocking CJ Cruz out. And look, the competition clearly whoa.
Better watch out, guys. Oh, well, I guess Max Smashmaster gives his thumbs up of approval there.
Yeah, but the competition clearly making a mark in tag team wrestling. CJ Cruz is going to have a mark, and that mark's going to be on the side of his head from the competition's boot. Well, we've got a lot more to come tonight, including our main event of Tyree Taylor versus Mike Verna for the Chaotic Heavyweight Championship. Stay tuned, Twitch. This is going to be a huge night as Season 2 of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded continues.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the competition right there making a statement. But Max Smashmaster and CJ Cruz definitely have some potential there. If those two can get on the same page, this tag team division just got a lot hotter. But of course, the competition making that statement of which the mainstay posse...
Oh, Reg, it's a new season, a new direction. It's not the mainstay posse anymore.
No.
It's just MSP.
Oh. Well, either way, MSP certainly should be taking notice of the competition. But right now, Pat, we have got a brand new young upstart by the name of Jack Tomlinson.
A young whippersnapper, a blue chipper, if you will, Reginald.
A blue-collar, blue chipper making his first appearance in Chaotic Wrestling. I know nothing about this guy. What about you?
I got nothing.
Well, let's go and hear from him right now.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Pro Wrestling's resident vlogging wrestler, the wrestler and leader of the Jack Pack, Jack Tomlinson. That's me, and we are here at Chaotic Wrestling making our debut. Jack Pack, we making moves, we making waves, and we are going viral.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. I'm going this way. All right. One more time. There we go. Dude, why are you so tense? Why am I so tense? Everything okay? Don't you know? It's the first episode of the new season of Reloaded. I got a match. I got to prepare for it. You know, I'm wrestling Jack Tomlinson. Kid, everybody says I look like him, so I got to get in here, get bigger, get stronger, so I can stop the comparisons. You know, it's bugging me out. All right, well, good luck. Good luck, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And one more thing. Yeah. Don't you ever get in my way again. Okay? All right. Okay? Yeah. All right, buddy. Cool. See you later. All right. Just remember that. See ya.
Well, Pat Matthews, it is time for, again, two young and up-and-coming wrestlers, one of whom is making their debut on Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded, one of who is, of course, somebody we all know very, very well, and it is this man right here, Ricky Archer.
Yeah, what a season 1 he had. Maybe season 2 will go a little bit better, starting with tonight, but a couple of young whippersnappers, as my good friend Tommy Savoldi back at NWA Fire would say, going head-to-head tonight here on Reloaded.
Absolutely, and I would say that Well, Ricky Archer could well have been one of the MVPs of Season 1, but one of the people who wants to become an MVP of Season 2 is this young man, Jack Tomlinson, and what is he carrying with him to the ring right now?
I believe they call those one of the selfie handles.
A selfie handle. Well, we are learning a lot.
I think the proper term is the selfie rod.
Ah, the selfie rod. Well, this is good for me. We're learning a lot about Jack Tomlinson tonight, and I think they're going to see a lot of good stuff from him.
People been talking, I see it. I like it.
Yeah, you know, Jack Tomlinson is a social media king around pro wrestling's community. From what I hear, at least. I know you're not on social media, Reginald, but
I don't know much about social media.
I'll fill you in on all the deets, give you all the slang, the terms.
I appreciate it. Well, we've certainly done our research, but the one thing about Jack Tomlinson that we do know is he is proficient on the mat, and as we can see, starting off here, he has control of Ricky Archer in the head scissors. Oh, Ricky Archer finds his way out and gets a headlock of his own to get this match started. Ricky Archer, of course, made it to the finals of the New England title tournament. He was then in the triple threat match, which decided the new New England Championship, won, of course, by Adam Booker. But we have seen a lot from Ricky Archer in Season 1, and Tomlinson then reverses that headlock into a headlock of his own. The one thing I've read about Jack Tomlinson is that he is a vlogger.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is a vlogger. Now, is that something to do with wood?
I don't think it would have to do with wood, Reginald, but he's all over social media, like I was saying. He's making those posts on Tumblr. He's hitting up the Vine like everyone is these days.
So he's, okay, so we're learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about Jack Tomlinson, the vlogger, of course, but right now, Ricky Archer is teaching Jack Tomlinson how to hold on to that headlock, and that was a beautiful drop kick from Ricky Archer, the best in the game, of course, but from Ricky Archer right now, we are seeing that headlock playing into his early technique and categorization here.
Yeah, you can't learn how to take one of those on Twinkler.
Not at all. Not at all. Well, there's a nice little leapfrog. Oh, he will try to go the other way. Almost got caught right there, but responds with a drop kick of his own. And Jack Tomlinson in the middle of the ring. Ricky Archer coming off to the side right there. And look at this. Oh, he's gone up. Archer over the top rope. Comes off the middle of those ropes right there. Archer up and beautiful head scissors.
Yeah, maybe if you didn't spend so much time on Instabook, he'd be able to take all this and figure out a way around it.
Oh, I am writing all of this down. I've so far got Tumblr and Instabook, of course. But here we go with Ricky Archer over the top rope there. I mean, over the top of the head, rather. But there is Tomlinson with a big body slam and a big elbow drop and just a 2 count early on in this match. So not only is Jack Tomlinson a vlogger, but he is also on the YouTubes.
Oh, I love you, Boob. He's on there all the time. He's making videos here and there. I gotta check it out one of these days.
Well, we will.
This is just from what I hear.
Yeah, we'll put out all of his oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Well, that is one way to cancel your subscription by knocking you off the ropes. And Ricky Archer, huge power slam. This could be a 3 count early on. Just a 2 count.
Just a 2 count, Ricky Archer.
Ricky Archer's got to be thinking a win here today puts him right back in the picture for a New England title opportunity, or potentially something more in Season 2.
I mean, that carrot's been dangling in front of him for quite some time, Reginald. He's going to snatch it one of these days.
Yeah, he certainly does. But Archer right now putting the forearm to the back of Tomlinson. Tomlinson responding with a couple of shots of his own, hitting those washboard abs of Ricky Archer. I don't think there's any carbs in Ricky Archer's diet. In fact, if you listen to Syntron, there's never a carb in Ricky Archer's diet. But he goes for a 2 count, just a kick out right there.
And a great attempt at that pin. You saw him interlock those fingers there to aid the...
I think Ricky Archer not really being a very appreciative right now of the audience.
Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard there. You don't see that kind of attitude from Ricky Archer that often.
That look is certainly one of annoyance from Ricky Archer. We haven't seen that too often. He's usually exceptionally positive. Oh, big uppercut in the corner there. Let's say he's usually super positive, so I'm sure he'll continue to be super positive.
Look at this now.
Yeah, you don't even know this guy.
Wow.
Something like that? It's like that?
Wow, he's mouthed it off to the Academy. He called it, Reginald.
Well, I mean, you saw it in the look, and, you know, he's kind of saying to the New England Academy, you don't know this guy. I've given my blood, sweat, and tears for you over the course of the first season of Chaotic Wrestling, and you're going to cheer for him over me?
And it almost looks like he's desperate in this submission hold here.
Well, I mean, look, you talk about desperation.
Come on,
usually what happens with desperation and where it comes from is a need to prove yourself, a need to succeed. And Ricky Archer's had some failures. Let's not take that away from his epic performances. He has come up short. Not only did he come up short in the New England title tournament, he came up short in the triple threat match as well for the New England title. Those defeats can turn a man into a desperate man.
I can't argue that, Reginald, but now look at this. A comeback.
Yeah, Tomlinson then finding his rhythm with his strikes, uppercuts, kicks right there. Oh, lots of kicks, using those educated feet.
Whoa, he's firing up.
Getting the crowd on side, but there goes Ricky Archer reversing it. Oh, Tomlinson up and over the top, off the ropes, ducks under the clothesline. Oh, he's up. Look at this. Oh, Archer's got him. Oh, wow. What a move from Ricky Archer. And this is going to be a 3 count, just a 2. What a move there from Ricky Archer. We haven't seen that in his arsenal. We've got to say, nice to see something new from the repertoire of Ricky Archer.
But look at though, he's getting angrier and angrier because that new move didn't do the job, Reg.
Is he angry that the move didn't do the job? He's seemingly directing that anger towards...
I don't know why he's better. Why is he better? Because he makes vlogs?
Wow.
This guy, I haven't seen the side of him. This is really odd to watch because Ricky Archer has always been so humble and appreciative of the crowd.
Oh, block there from Tomlinson. Coming back. Oh, this is called the subscription strikes. The subscription strikes from Tomlinson.
That's it.
He nails it, but Archer comes back with an elbow of his own. Wow, but there Tomlinson's back on his feet.
He calls that clickbait.
Look at
Another one.
The clickbait flying forearm. Beautiful work there from Tomlinson. And the sling blade.
Nice.
Look at him getting fired up, and listen to the reaction of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy.
Yeah, they're loving it.
Up and down, big clothesline landing on his feet there.
Not done.
He's off the second rope. Could we be seeing the selfie stick? There it is.
Wow.
He stuck it. He stuck the selfie stick right into Ricky Archer.
Where did he stick it?
Right into Ricky Archer.
Wow, and it was not enough.
Just a 2 count. That selfie stick is a huge extension of what Tomlinson can do.
It's funny because I saw him practicing that move in one of his videos that he posted on MySpace earlier this week.
He's on MySpace as well?
Yeah.
I'm writing that down as well. We got a lot of good stuff. Oh, but look at this, Tomlinson on the outside. Archer is quite comfortable now, but not anymore after taking that boot to the head. He's off the top rope. Huge clothesline.
Wow.
A huge springboard clothesline, almost a springboard clickbait, but not quite. Now Tomlinson on the outside again. This is a situation where Ricky Archer likes to be. Oh my!
Wow, that's something we see from Ricky Archer.
That's almost out of the page of Ricky Archer. We can even call that a stan of Ricky Archer.
Whoa.
And if you don't know what that is, Pat Matthews, I just found it on looking on Jack Tomlinson's vlog.
Wow, you're on the MySpace, Reg.
Yeah, well, I just logged onto his vlog right there, and apparently it's nothing to do with wood.
Hey. All right, well, look at this, though. What an opportunity for a newcomer here at Chaotic Wrestling to put away a well-known name in the promotion like Ricky Archer.
Yeah.
His first night.
Oh, Archer has him up. He's going for that new move again.
Oh,
but Tomlinson reverses. 1, 2. Oh, luckily, Archer kicking out right there.
Uh-oh, his spidey senses were tingling.
Oh, he went for the crossbow. He didn't get it. And look at this. Mungie Stroll cradle. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Oh, Ricky Archer then. Could this be? Oh, no. Oh, it looked like he was going for that big... Oh, he's rolled him up again. 1, 2. Oh, man. Just a 2 count.
So close.
This match is fast-paced.
Wow.
What a move from Archer. Leaping stomp, and this could be a 3 count. Good night, Jack Tomlinson. But what a first showing. Ricky Archer coming away tonight with a big victory.
Wow, but this coming away from this, Rich, I can't get over the aggression that Ricky Archer is showing towards not only his opponent tonight, but the crowd, the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. What is this?
I mean, Archer debuting a couple of very interesting new moves tonight. No newer move and no more debuting than that final move right there. Yeah. Literally the stomp. I mean, look at this. Archer shaking his head, walking away from the New England Pro Wrestling Academy faithful, who he'd usually at least, you know, give a high five to.
Humbleness.
But this is one of those new moves that Archer debuted tonight. We saw some great stuff. That was the selfie stick from Jack Tomlinson, and this cutter, just a beautiful move. But the move that got it done, look at this, leaping stomp, wow. And that is a new Ricky Archer.
Well, more to come tonight. We still got our heavyweight title main event.
Reloaded Season 2, we're still going.
Today's the day. Today's the day. The crowning of a new champion. None other than the heavy hitter, the wig splitter, the never quitter, the big boy from Brooklyn, Tyree Taylor. See, when you take something that belongs to someone else, it shows dominance. When you give it back and then take it the right way, that's gangster. You should know what I'm talking about, Verna. You're from my block, right? But you're not from the same Brooklyn I'm from. These normal people may not understand what's going on, but you get me. And now I know. If you even make it there, I know you will. I know you will. I see the fighting spirit. I see that you're a warrior. Man of steel, right? When you come into the ring, pile of dumbass announces a name, and the bell rings. You take this ass whipping like a man. You take this 3 count like a man, and the new champion will be crowned to open Season 2 Chaotic. Reloaded, baby. See now, when I'm champion, things are gonna change around here. People are gonna get in line and wait till I'm damn well pleased to defend it. But we'll cross that bridge when it gets to it. Hell, I may burn this place down. But let's get to smacking up Verna first. If you don't know, now you know. And if you knew before, you'll never forget. Today's the day. Today's the day.
Well, big words from the big boy from Brooklyn, who has a big chance tonight at the big gold here in Chaotic Wrestling.
I'm telling you, Reginald, I can't wait for tonight's main event. It's gonna be so good. It's 2 weeks in the making.
Yeah, it is, and you guys have been waiting for it. We've been waiting for it, and you don't have long to wait. But before we get there, listen, we gotta talk about what we just saw from Ricky Archer.
Oh man, what an attitude change it looks like.
I mean, look, the New England Pro Wrestling Academy faithful were clearly getting under his skin because they were cheering more for Jack Tomlinson than they were for Ricky Archer, and well, something tells me we have not seen the last of, or heard the last of Ricky Archer from that. But Pat, what I want to also bring us back to is what we saw last week in the bonus episode, and I'm just gonna say it right now. People need to stop interrupting other people working out. But when you've got the facility that we have here, you're going to see a lot of people working out. The best wrestling promotion facility in the country.
Socially distanced, of course, Reginald.
Absolutely, right here at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. But JT Dunn, the savior, the one, interrupting Danny Miles, giving Danny Miles what seemed like an ultimatum.
Yeah, you know, and Danny Miles is more of a loner, and the opportunity seemed like JT Dunn was offering was a spot and his new crew. And I don't know if Danny Miles is about that.
Well, he offered Danny Miles a chance to stand next to him, and Danny Miles responded with an opportunity to stand opposite him one-on-one. And we are going to see the savior, the one JT Dunn, taking on Dynamite Danny Miles tonight.
What I need you to understand is that Triple-licious is in the past. He's gone. And a lot of these people, they're calling me a coward because I didn't run to the ring and save you from Davienne. I didn't need to save you. You were not in danger. What I saw was salvation. I saw a man with many troubles being set free, albeit not the best way possible. But for you to become great, you have to sacrifice for something bigger than yourself. And what I need you to understand is that as long as you're devoted to me and the bigger cause, this unit's bigger cause, You pledge to me, and I promise you greatness. I promise you the main event. I promise you championships. I promise you views. I promise you social media increasing. And we're gonna travel the world. As long as we do it together. Everything else is gone. It's in the past. We're gonna go to the ring right now, and we're gonna humble Dynamite Danny Miles. He wants to box with greatness. Greatness is waiting for him. Let's go see how tough he really is. Are you with me? When we go through here, it's together. Do you pledge to be by my side in this journey?
I got you.
I got you. Let's go handle business.
Well, referee Kevin Quinn making his way to the ring for what should be an epic encounter. It's going to be the Savior. It's going to be the one, JT Dunn. And I'm going to be very interested to see who he's coming out with. And he's coming out, of course.
Surprise, surprise. Captain Coattails himself, Triple-licious, following along.
The OG accompanying JT Dunn for what should be an epic encounter as he is going up against Dynamite Danny Miles.
Oh boy, I can't wait for this match. Another great one here in the Season 2 opener on Twitch. What a great show.
It's been a wonderful show so far. Of course, we've got so much more to come. But JT Dunn clearly put a fire underneath Danny Miles as we are seeing, well, I think for the first time, to be honest with you, we're going to see the real Danny Miles here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Oh, what are you trying to say, Raj? He's not giving it 100% prior to this?
I'm saying he was giving 100%, but now the little liquor stick of dynamite has been lit, and Danny Miles is ready for action.
He's a liquor sticker.
Liquor sticker.
Come on, Red. Don't call him that. He's not a liquor sticker. Uh-oh, look at this. JT Dunn giving some instructions, you'd have to assume, to Triple-licious here.
Well, he's certainly a man with a plan.
And you know, Triple-licious is no stranger to a chain. And we all know Danny Miles has got the big chains here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Absolutely he does, but I mean, here we go. JT Dunn finally getting up on the ring apron.
You know, this isn't fair. Come on. What is it?
Okay, now Triple-licious.
Climbing the ring. He's not in this match. And look at this. It's Chase Del Monte.
The Chaser runs the place.
Uh-oh. Some heated words here.
You'll be the next one out.
Oh, you'll be the next. I think he's kicking Triple-licious out of here, Reginald.
Well, this was a one-on-one match.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah, he is. He's kicking the OG out of the Academy. Wow. Chase Del Monte setting the rules here, getting Triple-licious out of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. We have a fair match.
We certainly do, and for anyone on the Twitch universe who can lip read, we apologize for Chase Del Monte's choice of words right there. But what the Chase who runs the place has just done is leveled the playing field for Dynamite Danny Miles and for the Savior JT Dunn as the two of them go one-on-one.
I love the rhyme there, right?
It's always rhymes with me.
And again, apologies to our ASL, American Sign Language viewers here for that lip.
Right. I mean, if they are an ASL Sign Language viewer, they couldn't hear what you just said. Probably. We're not
talking about?
We're not providing ASL.
I said that in perfect English. They can hear me clearly.
Anyway, here we go with JT Dunn taking advantage right now, but both of these men totally proficient of mat wrestling. In fact, I would probably say that Danny Miles may even take the edge if we're looking at mat wrestling as it is. Danny Miles, a 14-year-plus veteran, has wrestled all over the United States, even gone out to Japan to wrestle. That is something JT Dunn cannot say. So I would give the edge on mat wrestling at the very least to Danny Miles.
Well, there you go. Look at this, though. You can't argue that with Danny Miles in his perfect position with that headlock perfectly locked in. But now JT Dunn with a hammerlock.
Right, but how did he get into the hammerlock? He grabbed hold of Danny Miles' ear. That's something you won't see Danny Miles do. There are ways to get in and out of these maneuvers.
Yeah,
this is why wrestling is an art form.
There's other Japanese ways he could have went around that, right?
Well, that's not a Japanese way. There's no Mr. Arigato here.
Well, you said that's the difference between the two, right?
That is a difference between the two. What we're seeing right now is Danny Miles, again, with that power, taking down JT Dunn. And again, look, JT Dunn has the ability to get out of this headlock takeover. He can maneuver his body. He can try, as he's doing right now, trying to bring Danny Miles into that head scissors. He does so very well. And there you go. JT Dunn, also proficient on the mat. Let's not, of course, forget about his lineage of accomplishments that we do not need to go through. One thing JT Dunn doesn't need is any inflation of his ego.
You just don't want me to shout out my knowledge of the title history of chaotic wrestling. Is that it? You don't want to shout out?
How about looking at...
Oh, whoa, did you see the way his head snapped? Oh, my goodness.
I mean, what I did see there was Danny Miles in a perfect headstand.
Yeah.
And then his vertebrae just got shifted.
Yeah, your body goes one way, your head only goes a certain way when you go the wrong way. I don't think it feels very good.
Oh, it certainly doesn't. And I think Danny Miles right now could be in a world of pain. And this is where JT Dunn actually does excel. We don't need a history of his title accomplishment.
Sure, I can do it, Rick.
I'm sure you can. That's why you're the voice of chaotic wrestling. Oh, what we do know is that when JT Dunn finds a exploitation, when he finds that smallest of things to exploit, he will take care of it. But Danny Miles right then, one thing we know about Danny Miles is he knows how to use his body and drops a senton right onto JT Dunn's chest.
Wow. Now he's feeling it from the academy here.
Yeah, this could be one of those huge avalanches, puts him down in the corner, and what we normally see right now is the Danny Miles cannonball. One roll here, and a bigger roll there. Oh, no, JT Dunn moved! This is JT Dunn doing what he does. I was talking about it before. I think we're going to see it again right now. He will find an area, a weakness, a mistake, and he will exploit that. He will make that his focus. He will change whatever tactics he came into the match with, and he will begin to exploit all of those tactics.
And he's doing that right now, as we see. He's got Danny Miles trapped in the corner. What's he doing with the ropes here? Is he going to work on that leg?
Well, he's got one leg hooked over the middle rope. He's got the same leg hooked underneath the bottom rope. And he's going for... Oh! Did he just throw his entire body into... That is dedication.
We saw Danny Miles going for that cannonball in the corner. JT Dunn using all of his body weight. I know it's not nearly as much as Danny Miles, but to do almost the same towards his left knees, that was stuck in the ropes there.
Very smart move there from JT Dunn.
And now what's he got in mind?
Well, Danny Miles outside of the ring trying to get a little bit of a rest. That's a smart choice for him to make there. His leg obviously taking a bit of padding. But now look at this. JT Dunn again. He's holding his leg. Look at this. JT Dunn's left leg stepping on Danny Miles' left leg whilst it's hooked over the rope. And he's really trying to kind of exploit that knee joint.
I guess he's got to make up for the fact that Triple-Licious isn't helping him out today.
Yeah, but listen, this is what JT Dunn hasn't yet realized in his career. He is talented. He is an exceptionally gifted wrestler.
Are you saying that you don't think JT Dunn thinks that?
I know JT Dunn thinks that, but what JT Dunn doesn't realize is he doesn't need...
I think that's the issue, Reginald.
You think that's the issue?
Yeah, I think it's the issue. I think he thinks he's better than everyone else here by a long shot. I think that's what the whole new bad new attitude comes from.
Well, I'd like to see a JT Dunn that doesn't need to be loved so much by people, that doesn't need an entourage, that doesn't need these people coming to the ring with him, carrying his bags, making him look like a superstar.
You know who wouldn't be a good lackey? It was Doug, because I think he wouldn't love JT enough.
I love Doug loves JT. Love Doug loves everybody. It's the power of love.
All right. Well, you shut me down on that one pretty quickly.
Yeah, the power of love.
I didn't mean to offend you at all, Reginald. I'm so sorry.
You know how I feel about love, Doug.
Okay. All right. There it is.
No need to bring it up. He's not even on the show tonight, sadly.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up a sore spot for you, Reg.
Yeah, listen, the best, oh, what a great move there from JT Dunn. The best thing about the end of season 1 was, of course, Love Doug beating Effie.
That's true. What a great season finale we had with Effie guest starring here on Twitch. I can't wait for him to come back in the future.
Yeah, I've heard rumors that he may well be returning. You know, getting a second wind, if you will.
Look at this.
Oh, Danny Miles turned. Yes, Danny Miles, of course. We haven't spoken about it yet tonight, but he does have a fantastic background in judo. It's a great background in judo, working that armbar, but now JT Dunn able to flip that armbar, turn it around into a reverse
ankle lock.
Ankle lock.
We hoping I'd say cravat.
Could have been an ankle cravat. It's beautifully worked there.
I think the positioning of the hands need to be a little bit differently intertwined for it to be a cravat. But hey, you're the Encyclopedia Britannica. I can't argue with your knowledge and your
Well, let's not argue about knowledge, and let's just focus on the action in the ring as JT Dunn with a modified STF crossface right there. But Danny Miles peeling away the fingers, and now JT Dunn drops an elbow right into the center of the rhomboid of Dynamite Danny Miles.
Yeah, we saw a glimpse of that strength advantage there with Danny Miles breaking that STF, but now it looks like JT Dunn's got another submission in mind. Is he trying to lock in a sharpshooter? We saw Chase Domani use the sharpshooter a few weeks ago in his heavyweight title match.
Yeah, I think Chase Delmonte calls it a shore shooter.
Ah, that's right, the shore shooter.
Yeah.
I think he's actually more of a Scorpion Deathlock kind of guy, so maybe the Jersey Shores. I don't know.
Well, we'll figure it out, but listen, we do know that there's no Beyonce DDTs coming out tonight.
Jeez, don't start that.
But right now, Danny Miles holding onto those middle ropes, trying to find a way to get back to his feet, but that left leg of Danny Miles has taken an enormous amount of punishment tonight, to the point where, and what I love, Danny Miles still fighting back, on his back, throwing chops at JT Dunn, causing that separation, giving Danny Miles the opportunity to catch a break, maybe giving that scar tissue a quick opportunity to form, and maybe allow Danny Miles to get back to his feet at some point during this match. But look at that heel hook into a single lift, almost into a half Boston Crab right there.
Yeah, like I said a couple weeks ago, it's almost like a half lion tamer, the way his knee's almost driving into the back of Danny Miles, but no, Danny Miles is reversing it.
Yeah.
An ankle lock.
Well, it's a great, look at that knee extension right there. That is a knee bar almost from the back there. JT Dunn thought about tapping out. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Danny Miles taps out JT Dunn tonight?
And you're right, that is an excellent knee bar. He's trying to hyperextend the knee of JT Dunn, but JT Dunn grabs onto the ropes.
Yeah, I think the savior of chaotic wrestling there is even more grateful that that rope was able to save him. And there again, you see JT Dunn finding that weakness and exploiting it with a beautiful drop kick to Danny Miles' left knee. And Danny Miles, now on the floor, must be wondering whether he has what it takes to get back to his feet again.
I'm wondering that myself right now. He's not looking good. And like I said, Triple-Licious isn't even here to help JT Dunn out. This is all JT Dunn's work so far. I got to give him credit.
Don't give him too much credit. Of course, that will just go to his head, and his ego hasn't is not been cleared for the airspace that it's in already, let alone the airspace it will need to go if you inflate it anymore.
You got a good point there, Reginald, but JT Dunn, something in mind here.
Oh, well, he fixed that knee pad. Did he lower the knee pad? My goodness, that knee striking Danny Miles' head right into the turnbuckle.
I think quite the opposite. I think he raised it to expose his shin a little more to try to...
well, bone on bone right there is not good news for Danny Miles.
And now he's loving the hate from the Academy. Typical JT Dunn fashion.
Yeah, we are seeing this new attitude of JT Dunn. I think we're going to continue to see it throughout Season 2 here of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded, live on Twitch, of course. And this is just a reminder that if you miss any episodes of any of our shows, you can, of course, go back onto our YouTube page. We are releasing new episodes of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded every Friday.
But Reginald, those are a month old of episodes. If you want the good stuff, I almost said a bad word there. If you want the good stuff, you want to have to tune into Twitch and subscribe, Reginald. You'll get every episode at your convenience. After Chapter immediately after it airs. If you missed the live episode, you subscribe, you can watch it later on in the night.
Is that so?
That's so.
Can I use my Amazon Prime account to use?
And use it for a free subscription every month. A free month subscription every month. But now, look at what's going on in the ring. Oh no! JT Dunn slips it! Oh! Wow!
To the back of Danny Miles' head as he was going for that shoulder driving gut buster. But JT Dunn then still on top of this.
Whew, that was gonna be dangerous for JT Dunn if he didn't slip out of that.
I was impressed that Danny Miles was able to get JT Dunn up onto his shoulders after the punishment that his knee's been under thus far in this match.
That's a great point, the way he came off the rope like that.
But again, guys, once again, just that reiteration of the fact that you can use, if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, you get one free Twitch sub every single month. And you can use it, and we would love you to use it, for Chaotic Wrestling. And that way, anytime you miss a show, anytime you miss a move, anytime you miss the faces of Reginald Kensington III and Pat Matthews.
You know, and as a Prime subscriber myself, I have to admit, that's a great deal. Think about it, over the year, 12 months, $5 a month you're saving. That's half of the cost of your Prime subscription almost.
It's pretty good, and you don't have to worry about recycling the box that it comes in either.
That's true, Reginald. I always have that issue.
We're saving the planet. But look at this, JT Dunn looking at Dynamite Danny Miles and slapping him in the face.
Dynamite Danny Miles wouldn't let me do that. Is he in here? Hello, Danny. You're not as good as you think you are. Oh,
wow.
I'm the best. This is a hard lesson you're gonna have to learn. I don't lose.
Uh-oh. Hello, McFly. Is anybody in there? Hello?
Well, JT Dunn might want to be careful about really trying to wake up Dynamite Danny Miles, because if it... Wait a second.
No, you can see how big those chains are. Those aren't toys.
They are certainly not toys, but... that is an inventive way to strap a chain around a turnbuckle. I mean, I remember back in the days watching wrestling when they would release that turnbuckle, but that is going to really knock somebody out.
Wait a second!
Huge German suplex from Danny Miles.
He just launched JT Dunn!
Now Danny Miles on top, lifting up JT Dunn, putting him in the corner, following him with that shoulder barge. 2, 3 shoulder barges all around, following him with some punches. Really now, it does look like this is Dynamite Danny Miles waking up and showing JT Dunn. Irish whip into the corner. Nope, he's got him in the corner in the chop. And look at that, he raised JT Dunn off the ground.
Uh-oh.
If JT Dunn is thrown into that buckle, we could be seeing Dynamite Danny Miles. But here we go now. Danny Miles puts him into the corner. Not the corner with the chain on it, of course.
Slow and steady, Danny Miles.
Waking up the beast inside. The dynamite stick may well have been lit right here. And JT Dunn is on the floor. And could we be seeing the cannonball that he attempted earlier? He rolls one way. He rolls the other.
Oh, not enough time for JT Dunn to move out of that one.
Not that time. And JT Dunn is in disarray right now.
Absolutely he is. He can really use Triple H just right about now.
He certainly could.
Danny Miles thinking of something here. He's got something in mind to put JT Dunn away for good. Uh-oh. Oh, man, a big buckle bomb there. And now, what is this? Oh, a side slam. Is this it?
Oh, Pat Matthews, I thought that was going to be it from Danny Miles.
A 5-mile swing from Danny Miles, not enough.
And that's a huge clothesline, turns JT Dunn inside out. Danny Miles has found his rhythm here, finally, in Chaotic Wrestling. This is the Danny Miles that has traveled up and down the country, that has shared the ring with the likes of the Rock and Roll Express. This is the Danny Miles that has traveled out to Japan, and this is the Danny Miles that we have been eager to see in Chaotic Wrestling.
Reginald, this is his time to take advantage. He's got to wake up and put JT Dunn down.
Yeah, he really does. We are about 15 minutes into this matchup, and I can assure you that both men have got plenty more gas in the tank. Thanks again for tuning in here on Twitch to Chaotic Wrestling. This is Dynamite Danny Miles and JT Dunn, two of the best in Northeast, in New England, in the USA.
Uh-oh, what's this? JT Dunn.
Judo throws him over there. Went for that kick, caught by Danny Miles.
Oh, no! Going for a German again, maybe?
Oh, single leg take sweep. Pick that heel hook up. Is he going to turn it again? Oh, Danny Miles using those legs to push JT Dunn off. Oh, he's got him up this time. He's got him up. Oh, JT Dunn, no, right there. Oh, blocked from Danny Miles where that big chain is still landing. Kicks to the midsection. JT Dunn, third swing kick right there. JT Dunn's got to be thinking about a way to push Dynamite Danny Miles back. Oh, he's going for the JT cutter. Caught by Danny Miles. He's got him in that sleeper hold. His legs are hooked around him. JT Dunn could be on his way out.
Oh, boy. Nighty-night, JT Dunn!
Oh, but he doesn't have the legs hooked anymore. Dunn is able to roll over with a 2, almost a 3 count. Not quite, though. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, a Shining Wizard from the back!
That could have knocked out Danny Miles.
No!
Wow.
I can't believe he kicked out of that!
This is just a phenomenal matchup right here. Kevin Quinn clearly saying a 2 count, but did you just see JT Dunn look up?
How is he not concussed? How is Danny Miles not concussed?
More importantly, JT Dunn just looked up and saw the chain still there. He then removed his arm sleeve, revealing that bone on elbow,
You
right?
know what that's a sign for?
Yeah, it's a sign that death by elbow could well be in the future of Danny Miles.
Stalking his prey. JT Dunn, the self-proclaimed savior of professional wrestling, waiting in the...
Waiting for death by elbow, but seemingly mocking up about his hands together. Oh, there it is. There it's Finn. Oh, he waited too long.
Danny Miles saw it coming.
He waited too long, but there's still bone-on-bone action with that bare elbow. But Danny Miles fights his way up it. Lifts him up right into the gut right there.
There's that strength advantage.
That is a huge move. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, just a 2 and 3/8. Kevin Quinn was so close to striking the mat for a 3rd time, but just as that hand was coming down.
He finally nailed the mile-high gut buster, but that was not enough for Danny Miles to put away JT Dunn for good. JT Dunn is still in this thing, Reginald.
I mean, we are all still in this thing. This has been an epic encounter. Right now, Danny Miles must be wondering, what do I have to do to put JT Dunn away?
And now he's looking at those chains in the corner that JT Dunn set up earlier in the match. He's got something in mind, maybe.
Well, if you can use it to your advantage after JT Dunn decided to put it there. And I think he's actually, yeah, I like this about Danny Miles. He's realizing that he shouldn't be putting those chains right where they are.
I don't know if that's exactly the logic he was going with, Reginald.
Well, you know, he's gonna put the chain outside the ring.
No, he's not. I think he wrapped it around his arm there.
Well, Kevin Quinn's got full vision of what's happening right now. He's not gonna let this happen.
And look at what is JT Dunn doing. He's asking for it.
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! I'm not. I'll ring the bell. I'll disqualify you.
That's what he wants. That's what JT Dunn wants. He wants the ref to disqualify him.
I'll ring it.
And that's why he's not doing it. Danny Miles realizes if he hits him with the chains, he's giving JT Dunn exactly what he's asking for.
But maybe JT Dunn is asking for Danny Miles to be Dynamite Danny Miles, and as soon as JT Dunn realizes, as soon as he realized that Danny Miles wasn't going to use the chain, he had one thing in mind, and that was death by elbow. JT Dunn, the savior, the one, picks up another victory here in Chaotic Wrestling.
How cerebral, how sadistic this guy is. JT Dunn, the dude with a bad new attitude, walking away with another victory.
I mean, I'm not speechless. I'm very rarely speechless. I am almost impressed at JT Dunn's psychological warfare here.
I understand what you're saying. That was some... Wow, I don't even need to describe what you just saw.
I mean, here's a replay of some of the epic moves that you've seen in this matchup, but ultimately, it didn't come down to any one move.
Yeah.
What it came down to was JT Dunn becoming the master of mind games.
Yeah, quick thinking, on his toes the whole time.
When JT Dunn realized that Danny Miles wasn't prepared to do what needed to be done, that was the exact window that JT Dunn needed. And there he is.
He saw an opening and he jumped through it. He could save us, he says, Reg. What do you think about that? More to come from JT Dunn in Season 2, I'm sure of it.
More to come from JT Dunn, and more to come from Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded, live on Twitch.
We lost!
I can't even believe it.
Oh my gosh, you guys. See, I wanted to see something, and oof, boy, did I see it. And what I saw made me so sad. You guys must be so embarrassed. Oh, yikes. But you know what? What? At least you look tan. At least I look tan. You know what?
We don't even have to take this. Let's go.
Oh, no. Shh. Sit down. See, I'm not done talking. I loved watching you two get beat up today. It made me feel so good. But you know what would make me feel better? What? Eating your booty myself. Oh, what's that? My best friend, who's way cooler than Armani Chaos, is calling me, and we have to go be awesome somewhere else. See you in the ring.
Well, Pat, I don't know if you see what I see, but I see in the ring Rich Palladino, which must mean it is time for a championship match. You see him?
I see him. I don't know if he sees us because he doesn't got his glasses on.
He hasn't got his glasses on. Well, maybe he's wearing contacts. But speaking of contacts, I know these guys are in your contacts on your phone.
Oh, yeah, these are my biffles. This is higher society, Reg.
Did you just say the word biffle?
Yeah, well, if you're a lower, you wouldn't know.
That's true. Well, here is Paris Van Dale and accompanied by Armani Chaos. I am excited to see what PVD can do in the ring.
Paris Van Dale making her debut, and it's for the women's title. What an opportunity for higher society.
It is a huge opportunity for Paris Van Dale. We have seen her interact with many male talent in Season 1, usually in the form...
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, you know exactly what I'm talking about. She's jumped into the ring many times. That split stunner has caused devastation. But here is Becca, our very own Scrunchy Squad Queen. I haven't got my scrunchie yet. I'll get one after. She said she'll get me one.
I'm stuck on this thing where you keep thinking Paris Van Dale's in the battle. Are you talking about the times in the match, like a couple weeks ago, where she got in the ring and showed everyone how great she is at doing those flips?
Well, she's going to have a chance.
Just doing a nice little gymnastic display. It was pretty good.
Now let's tune into Rich.
And it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger. To my left, representing higher society, accompanied to the ring by Armani Chaos.
Hey.
No love for high society.
Newport, Rhode Island. She is the brunette Barbie, Paris Van Dale.
Oh, yeah. Making her debut, like I said, I can't wait.
Her opponent, to my right, from Columbus, Ohio. She is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion, the leader of the Scrunchy Squad, Becca!
There she is, our women's champion. You know, I gave some advice to Paris Van Dale before this match. You know, Reginald, I don't know if you know this, but I am the only man in Chaotic Wrestling history, I know, to go one-on-one for the women's title. I've gone one-on-one for that title. Almost came away with the victory, one of my proudest moments, but I thought better should stick with Casey Ray, our champion at that time.
Well, let's ignore that fun fact, Pat Matthews, in honor of International Women's Month.
What are you trying to say?
And let's focus on the two female competitors in the ring right now, Paris Van Dale and the women's champion Becca, engaging right there in a collar and elbow tie-up, which Becca is seemingly coming out on top of Paris Van Dale. I was surprised there to see a clean break. I know that you think she's a very clean wrestler, but I was expecting a bit more aggression, perhaps dirty tactics from one of the members of high society.
You're not always right, Reginald.
Not at all. But here we go. This time Paris Van Dale. Oh, but look at that, right at the last minute. Becca again turning it around. Kevin Quinn breaking him up nicely.
Yeah, Paris Van Dale is not happy because that was not cool how she had her stuck in the corner like that, Reginald.
No.
You're not supposed to do that.
Well, nobody puts...
cheating.
Nobody puts... Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That slap right there just woke Becca up, but it also floored her a little bit.
Quite literally, Reginald. Gotta love it, higher society. You can't expect anything else. I can't wait for tonight. We're gonna go out and we're gonna celebrate the victory, the new women's champion, PVD, Paris Van Dale.
Well, not if Becca has anything to do with it, as that spear shows. And then she goes right into the corner with that back splash. She comes off into another corner. There goes an elbow. And we could be seeing the triple threat. There it is.
Oh, man.
Fantastic work from Becca. She hooks Paris Van Dale's head. Uh-oh. A little pose there. And the Becca Bulldog.
Come on!
Paris Van Dale's debut here could be short-lived as Becca fires up. Look at that spinning heel kick.
Nice.
Oh, whoa, look at that.
Wow.
Well, Paris Van Dale seemingly blocked the first one, but Becca was aware that that could happen. And she followed it up with a low leg sweep.
There we go.
Well, what's Becca doing? Becca through the middle rope, but nope, she was too smart for that. Oh, look at that! Slaps them both around the head, taking Armani Chaos's fancy bucket.
Hey, that costs more than your car. What are you putting that on your head for?
Becca looks quite good with that on, actually.
Come on.
Yeah, I like how she looks with that. Oh, throws it down.
Just throw it's gonna get it dirty.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she deserved that, Reginald.
Why on earth is Armani Chaos interfering in this match?
Well, did you see the way she took his expensive hat?
I am disgusted at that again from higher society. I mean, I'm not surprised.
You can't say that's uncalled for, Reginald.
Totally
called for.
Well, it's a 2 count from Paris Van Dale right there. Becca in disarray right now. Her head was so close to hitting that metal eyelet. That was exceptionally dangerous.
She was practically begging Armani Chaos to get involved in the match. You can't blame him for that.
Well, luckily Becca isn't hurt too badly, but Paris Van Dale, excuse me, goes, oh, look at that, knees.
Nice. Are you okay, Reg?
I'm good, and Paris Van Dale only getting a 2 count right there. Those knees driving into the back.
You caught the effects of that choke knee driver there on the ropes there. Paris Van Dale laying in some serious offense here. Becca's not looking good. I can't say that I told you so. I mean, I guess I can. I told you so, Reg.
You can absolutely say it, but right there, Paris Van Dale climbing the ropes, driving her foot into Becca's throat, and now it looks like high society are on top. We could see a new women's champion here tonight.
I told you. Again, I told you so.
Well, season 2, it could well be the season of women here in Chaotic Wrestling. For higher society, they want it to be the season of highest. Oh, there's the split leg drop.
Nice!
Right onto the gut of our champion Becca, but she was able to kick out.
I love it. PVD, Paris Van Dale. She is going to be the top star in the women's division. You just watch, Reginald.
Well, as long as she doesn't break a nail, which is what she was kind of looking at right there. But I'm telling you something about Paris Van Dale.
That's so misogynistic.
It is misogynistic, but with the way Paris Van Dale acts at times, there's nothing to be said about that. And look at this from Paris Van Dale standing on top there, Becca not allowing that cover to come through at all.
I didn't teach her that when I was giving her advice at the beginning of the match.
So you're taking credit for everything that happens in today's match, huh?
Well, if it's good, it's me. If it's not, it's someone else.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful arm hook leg drop right there onto the head. That was you. Well, that was Paris Van Dale right there.
I can't believe, though, that wasn't enough to put Becca away. Paris Van Dale's got to think of something else here.
Paris Van Dale is very aggressive when Becca is down. I like to see that in a wrestler. Oh, and again, taunting there with the fake cheers for Becca from Paris Van Dale. She goes for the Irish whip then. Oh, look at that snapmare into the knee of Becca. Becca now, big clothesline, sending Paris Van Dale over the top rope to the floor. Armani Chaos there to console her. But right now, the queen of the Scrunchy Squad could be looking to fly, taking out both members of Higher Society. The Scrunchy Squad are loving it. Becca is absolutely on top right now as Paris Van Dale is on the outside. Hey. Oh, and that's what you get, Armani Chaos.
What's that for?
That is what you call revenge, which is a dish best served cold. Big suplex onto the floor right here.
I'll tell you what, Reginald, Becca better be careful. She's got to keep her focus on her opponent.
Well, right now, Becca has control of both members of High Society, even though this is a one-on-one match.
Uh-oh. She's taking off the script. Oh, nope. She's tightening it up even worse.
Those scrunchies don't come off, although I'm going to try and get one at the end of this match, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness! Was that a coffin drop from Becca? Wow. From the ropes on the outside to the floor. She landed on both Armani Chaos and Paris Van Dale, who now is yanked up by her hair and thrown back in the ring.
And she went down scrunchy first, Reginald.
Well, those scrunchies will protect you, of course. Just a 2 count there from Becca as she got back in the ring, trying to finish this match off and reclaim, or retain, should I say, her women's championship.
Oh, come on, Paris, come on!
Oh, look at this then. Beautiful double underhooks. Paris turns it around. Kick to the midsection.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Throws her off the ropes.
Yeah, there we go. She tripped to the ropes, Reg.
I don't think that's what happened, Pat Matthews.
She slipped on the ropes.
I think that somehow these ropes become slippery only in Higher Society matches.
You might be onto something.
Why is Armani Chaos even on the ring apron right here? This is not a match for him.
Well, she smacked him like there was no tomorrow 5 minutes ago. I would be mad too.
Oh, there's Becca's big spinning heel kick. 1, 2. What a debut for Paris Van Dale.
That wasn't fair.
What a debut for Paris Van Dale.
She was beating up on both members of High Society for absolutely... What a bully Becca is. Becca the Bully. That's my new name for her. Becca Bully. Bully Becca.
Well, you can use as much alliteration as you like. The only alliteration that you need is still...
Big Bully Becca.
Still champion Becca.
Man. Oh, I taught her that.
You certainly You didn't teach her that, Pat. You're not that flexible.
Reg, you've never seen me. I'm pretty freaking tough.
You are not that flexible. But what a fantastic encounter. You're about to see the spinning heel kick that put Paris Van Dale away after Becca had to take care of both members of High Society.
Can I get a confirmation in the chat? I'm pretty flexible, people. Who knows I'm flexible? I taught her that.
Pat, I'm going to go right now and check in with Becca and see if I can get hold of one of those scrunchies. I think she promised me one earlier.
Of course you won't.
I'll be right back.
Oh, Becca walking away, I hate to say it, with the title again. More action to come tonight. We still got our main event. Mike Verna and Tyree Taylor.
Season 1 of Reloaded is truly remarkable. See, I did it. I came back. I entered the tournament for the New England title. And yeah, there was a fluke. There was a hiccup. But I am too remarkable to be denied. And here I am, the end of Season 1, the New England champion still. I beat Christian Casanova, former heavyweight champion. I beat Ilya Markopoulos, former heavyweight champion. And it just rolls on from here, baby. Straight into Season 2, you will see why I am the best New England champion ever.
Well, Pat Matthews, another victory for the Scrunchy Squad.
Reginald?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
Becca gave it to me.
No, she didn't. This isn't one of Becca's scrunchies. Did you buy this for yourself?
Yeah. I got it from Claire's Accessories.
Paris Van Dale, Reginald, was cheated. The Higher Society is being cheated, and if Season 2 is going to look like how Season 1 ended with the Higher Society, we're going to have some serious problems here in Chaotic Wrestling Twitch.
I don't think there was any cheating happening. What I think we just saw was Becca continuing her reign as Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion, but I'll tell you something, the foundations that the Higher Society built in Season 1 are clearly cracking. The cracking begins...
come on, Reginald. Stop putting that pish-posh into the minds of our viewers here on Twitch. That's not true.
Well, Well, pish posh, TikTok, time is coming now because it's main event time, Pat Matthews.
I thought you were going to do some TikTok videos.
No. What's that?
Never mind.
TikTok, time is up. Tyree Taylor, Mike Verna, right now.
Well, Kevin Quinn making his way to the ring, and I am excited, and I am wondering if these four sides of this ring are going to be enough to contain these two men.
I don't know about that, Reg. I hope they reinforce this ring tonight, too.
There's no love lost between these two, that's for sure. And here comes the big boy from Brooklyn.
But, Reg, do you notice something missing?
Absolutely.
It's those chains that he used against Mike Verna last week or 2 weeks ago in the season finale of season 1.
Yeah, he has not got the chain on him right now, but Tyree Taylor is absolutely fired up for this. His first opportunity to get gold here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Heavyweight championship gold, that is. Yeah, he's confident as ever, Reginald.
He is ready to go, but of course, a challenger has to step up, and a challenger has to meet the champion. And ladies and gentlemen, our champion is the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, and here he is.
Here's our heavyweight champion, Mike Verna. It's New York versus New York tonight. We got the Mets versus the Yankees, so to say. Mike Verna with the chain, though, that Mike Verna was hit with last week.
And he just gave it back to Tyree Taylor. And this is our very own Subway Series. Of course, both of these men are ready to make history tonight. Well, we got Rich Palladino almost getting in the middle of those two heavyweights. And here we go.
This is your reloaded main event. It's scheduled for one fall and is for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my left. From the Crown Heights, weighing at 330 pounds. The big boy from Brooklyn.
Oh, wait a minute! No introductions for Verna, I guess, is that he's starting this off hot. Verna went straight after Tyree Taylor!
Well, after leaving Mike Verna in a pool, well, not of his own blood, but on the floor just a few weeks ago, Mike Verna is not willing to wait for this match to start. The bell has rung since, but here, oh, there goes Tyree Taylor over the top rope, and Mike Verna, well, what a way to start. And the Man of Steel.
I don't blame Mike Verna after what happened last week.
Oh, and Verna flying through the middle ropes, putting Tyree Taylor's ribs right into that steel barricade out there. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. They have started this match so fast, so furiously. Let's catch our breath for just a second.
I'm sure Mike Verna's out of breath after the offense. He's just flurried out here in the opening seconds.
Yeah, for sure. And as you said, this is the Mets against the Yankees, but it's strange to see the Mets with the gold around their waist.
Oh, what are you trying to say, Reg?
Well, I'm a Red Sox fan, so, I've got to sling it to the Yankees anytime I can. But look at that, Verna then in control on the ring apron there. He's got Mike Verna's head. Oh, and he's hooking both of his arms around there. Verna's absolutely taking control here. Tyree Taylor's head is on there, on the cutting block, open and ready to be chopped off.
Uh-oh. He's not done yet, but look at this.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Verna climbing up to the top rope. We love this agility from the Man of Steel. Missile drop kick. Beautifully done there from our champion. And he stands in the ring alone. Whoa, wait a second. Is he going to fly through again? Whoa. Kevin Quinn. Careful, buddy. I don't want you getting knocked out.
Yeah, you see Tyree Taylor using Kevin Quinn as a shield.
Well,
and look, I think Tyree Taylor's ring broke from the flurry of offense that Mike Verna had put on in those opening minutes here, but now look at this! Whoa!
That was insane!
He just caught Mike Verna in midair and did a stalling suplex!
It's exactly what he did. Mike Verna came off the ring apron there as if he was going to throw his body into Tyree Taylor. Tyree Taylor caught him, held him up in a vertical suplex, and dropped his head onto the concrete outside the ring.
Wow, desperation move from Tyree Taylor, something you do not see very often, but you do not want to make Tyree Taylor a desperate man, that's for sure.
Well, we have seen Tyree Taylor do things that I would guess many men don't want to do, right? We've seen Tyree Taylor go one-on-one with Max Smashmaster and destroy him. We've seen Tyree Taylor, I think men, actually probably a lot of men want to do this, take his boss out, right?
Oh, yeah, you got a point there.
But now we've got Tyree Taylor with a huge opportunity, an opportunity to become the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Look at this. He's soaking it all in.
After that stalling suplex to the outside, he is on top right now. And Tyree Taylor using his big power, the man from Brooklyn, against Mike Verna.
Oh, wow, what a knee to the side of the head there. It's the same area that he got hit with the chain last week from what the doctors have reported.
Yeah.
And, coincidentally, the same spot he was short kicked by Chase Delmonte a few weeks ago.
No, absolutely. The official diagnosis that came in from the medical examination was cranial radiculopathy, which means he has some nerve damage in the base of his spine right there, or in the base of the neck at the top of the spine. He is able to compete tonight. Yes, that is true.
I don't know, it sounds a little bit ridiculous.
Well, it's a real thing, cranial radiculopathy. But what we do have right now, Mike Verna is cleared to compete tonight, and he is working away on Tyree Taylor.
Uh-oh, what's next here? Oh, wait a second, now Tyree moved!
Oh, what an Uranagi from Tyree Taylor as he goes to the cover of Mike Verna.
Oh, Mike Verna, man of steel, not going down that easy.
No, the man of steel and Tyree Taylor now, forehead to forehead. These two men are eager to fight each other.
Oh.
And that's a headbutt.
Yeah, it was. Oh, and using the laces of his boots.
Drilling them down the side of that head.
Tyree Taylor, he ruined his gear, Mike Verna did. He's going to have to buy some new gear.
Well, that's not going to be a problem for the man. He makes a hell of a wage coming out to fight every week. He is a prize fighter.
Oh, I'm glad he got the invite.
I was going to ask if you were going, because I know how you like to celebrate with Adam Booker, of course, and High Society.
Yeah.
Well, right now, I don't think Mike Verna wants an invitation to that party. I think he wants to spoil that party.
You know how this feels.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought that right there Mike Verna was going to lift up Tyree Taylor for Doomsday, but he does hit him with that back elbow. Oh, and he throws him into the corner.
Uh-oh, up and over he goes.
Oh, Verna climbing the ropes from the outside. He's now on the top rope. Tyree Taylor turns to see him.
Went for a big cross body, but Tyree Taylor! Oh! Power slam!
Just a 2 count on that power slam. The one thing that we are seeing from Tyree Taylor tonight, he has an ability to catch people in midair, and once he does that, they are just his to play with.
Yeah, that's probably one of the greatest abilities that Tyree Taylor has is his strength, his features, especially going up against high flyers. Mike Verna isn't even a high flyer, so I think that was a big mistake on his part for going for those types of maneuvers around Tyree Taylor. But now, a nice claw maneuver, a modified claw into the side of Mike Verna, affecting his kidneys.
Yeah, I mean, that renal function of Mike Verna doesn't really want to be affected right there, but I don't think Tyree Taylor cares as he drills the elbow in and then goes back to that claw. Oh, we've seen those chops before, but he missed, hitting his hands hard on the apron. Goes for a senton or an elbow drop. Either way, he missed as Mike Verna climbs to his feet and tries to find a second wind here as he looks to defend his heavyweight championship.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. Tyree Taylor with a big pause on him. Oh, Verna now looking. Oh, I thought he was going to hit a DDT.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, there it is.
Nailed it, Rich!
An absolute fantastic tornado DDT right in the center of the ring. Both men are down.
Yeah. It looks like Tyree Taylor was going to go for a Brooklyn Zoo a couple of times. The second time, though, Mike Verna was able to reverse it into that beautiful DDT. So Tyree Taylor is not looking good right now.
Not at all, but here we go. Verna then already turning onto his side and now fighting his way up. Both men on their knees. Kevin Quinn has reached, I think, Nope, he stopped his count right there as both men are on their knees. Mike Verna then saying that Tyree Taylor is not number one. I think that's what that signal means. Uh-oh. Just gave him the finger, of course. Banging those elbows right into the face of Tyree Taylor. Tyree Taylor drives the knees in, and he could be going for a huge suplex.
Oh, wait a second. Slip out.
Boom, 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 boom. The 4 in a row. Off the ropes. Huge clothesline from Mike Verna. And a second one. Mike Verna finding his feet is the man of steel right here. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, drop kick right into the corner. Tyree Taylor opening up right there. And now Verna, big slam, taking the big boy off his feet and getting a 2 count.
I didn't expect to see Verna power slamming Tyree Taylor, but you can't doubt the man of steel as now he's got a crossface locked in. Can he wrench it back? It's hard with the size of Tyree Taylor, but he's got it locked in, and there he goes. He's wrenching it, but Tyree's reversing.
Tyree's got him on his back, but no, just a 1 count right there.
Gotta be careful when you're wrenching it too far back. The weight advantage of Tyree Taylor will cause you to shift your weight backwards into a pin.
Absolutely, and Tyree Taylor's got his hand on the mat, and he could push off the mat there and try and stand up, which is exactly what he's doing. And it looks like he's lifting up Mike Verna by the leg right there. And if he drops him now, Verna could be in trouble. Oh, and he tried to put him out of the ring. That didn't work out for him, but now he's in the corner, suffering the consequences.
He drove his head into the turnbuckles. What happened there? And Tyree Taylor's not done. Lunch himself.
Oh, the Q line!
Rolled it. He nailed him with the Q line out of nowhere.
One of Tyree Taylor's signature offensive maneuvers, the Q line kick in the corner, and now an Uranagi on the back, the single leg backbreaker there, followed by a huge Falcon Arrow suplex. He hooks one leg, Verna kicks out of the Falcon Arrow.
He calls that the Brooklyn Bridge. It's not the same as Book Daddy. It's a little variation of that. But that Brooklyn Bridge was not enough, Reginald, to put Mike Verna away.
Well, the Q line to the Brooklyn Bridge, none of them enough to put the champ away. And could Mike Verna's hold on the heavyweight championship be relinquishing bit by bit right in front of our eyes?
Maybe happening. Might be. Uh-oh. Grabbing him by the hair.
Looks to push him into the corner now. Still Tyree Taylor on top. Tyree Taylor trying to climb the ropes.
What's he doing?
Tyree Taylor's trying to get a little bit of height advantage here. He's looking for something exceptional to put him away. He's lifting Mike Verna up by the head. Oh, wait a second now. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Verna then coming alive, punching the ribs of Tyree Taylor. Now Verna with a headbutt.
I know what you're thinking, people. Tyree Taylor should be up there. He can do some high-flying stuff, but this is all Mike Verna now.
Oh, look at that. Hurricane Runner from the top rope. Wow. Of the 330-pound monster of Tyree Taylor. And now Mike Verna climbing to the top. The man of steel with huge senton bomb.
That was a low-angle senton.
A 2.5.
Wow.
Not enough.
Wow.
We have not seen that move from Mike Verna for a number of years.
We may never see it again, Red.
Absolutely,
that's a desperation move. He knows that he only has to pull that off when he's up against some serious talent, and Tyree Taylor is serious talent.
Absolutely. I think one of the bigger issues, though, is perhaps Mike Verna not sure if he can get Big Boy from Brooklyn up for the Doomsday, but the Big Boy from Brooklyn! Oh! The Brooklyn Zoo!
Wow!
Oh, and Mike Verna rolling towards the ropes. That could be very, very smart. And yes,
you called it, Red.
Yes.
Wow, excellent ring awareness from the heavyweight champion, Mike Verna. He lives to see another day.
Championship caliber ring awareness, but Big Tyree Taylor thinks that this match is over. He's grabbing the belt from Rich Palladino. He thinks that was a 3 count, but of course, he did not have the advantage of the we had. He could not see what we could see.
He didn't realize that Mike Verna grabbed those ropes there. He thinks he's the rightful champion, and now he's got Kevin Quinn.
Get off Kevin Quinn. Come on, get off him, Tyree Taylor.
Wait.
Mike Verna's behind him.
Watch out!
Mike Verna's got him up. He's got him up. Doomsday!
Oh, he did it!
1, 2, 3.
I can't believe he just nailed the Doomsday on Tyree Taylor!
What a huge title defense from Mike Verna. That is a magnificent way to end our show tonight.
Wow, season 2, if it's anything like this first episode, we got a great season ahead of us, Reginald.
This is going to be a fantastic season, and our champion, just what a fantastic encounter right there. Right at the end, Tyree Taylor thought he'd won it, and then boom, Mike Verna hits Doomsday, and once Doomsday gets hit, nobody kicks out.
After everything Mike Verna has taken tonight, to be able to hoist Tyree Taylor over his head and nail Doomsday and walk away with the gold still, I am shocked.
Wow, there is Tyree Taylor in the ring. Gotta be questioning his tactics tonight, given that he's not leaving with the gold. But once again, he proves that he is an absolute formidable opponent.
Oh boy.
Well, I think we know who Tyree Taylor wants to see now as he screams the name of Chase Del Monte. But let's again check out some of the amazing action from this main event, including just how important Tyree Taylor's strength was in this bout, catching many times Mike Verna. That was off the outside. Of course, Mike Verna responding with some huge hits of his own. There is the Q line, but look at that low senton landing all of his weight right on top.
It's not often you see Mike Verna as the underdog in the strength category, but he made some major adjustments tonight to walk away with the belt.
And you see there Mike Verna grabbing onto the rope right before, and this, the Doomsday. What an encounter, and what a way to end our show tonight.
Wow, it was doomsday indeed for Big Tyree Taylor as Mike Verna starts season 2 with a successful defense of his heavyweight championship.
I didn't think he could get through Big Tyree Taylor, but our heavyweight champion prevailed tonight, Reginald. What a great start to season 2.
Fantastic. Next week is setting up to be a phenomenal show. We will see champions coming back as MSP return next week.
Oh, but you can't forget, Reginald, about my boy, Big Dizzle, Book Daddy, Adam Booker, the New England champion. He's returning next week.
So we got the tag champs coming back. We got the New England champ coming back. It is set to be a phenomenal show. If you are a lower, you can feel free to tune on out right now. But if you're a higher, stick around because we're about to hear from Higher Society right now.
Lower, stick around because you're going to need to hear this.
I can't even believe.
I got kicked in the face. Do you see this?
I tapped out.
What is happening?
I have the
I think I know.
You know?
I think I know.
You said it.
A tag team? A tag team!
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Moving on.
Oh yeah! People love it! I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm on a win streak right now.
Good for you.
People are starting to love Doug.
I don't know if you heard this, but we're a tag team now.
Okay. Cal's hottest in the tag team, and I think we can challenge you first. Because, you know, I've already beat him. That was before. This is now, and I'm on the greatest win streak of my life. But you don't have a partner.
Yeah, where's your... I don't see a partner.
Actually, I do have a partner. I got a new daddy.
Who is my boy, Doug?
Finally found somebody who loves Doug.
We had our differences, but now we figured out that love is even stronger than whatever we were doing. It's not hate, but it's something special. And you two can be a tag team because I love Doug, and Doug loves Effie, and we love beating ass. So let's see what happens.
You can do all that, but we're BFFs, and nothing can break that bond.
Tyree Taylor, you got exactly what I promised you, and that's a fight. But I already hear you bitching and moaning about what? The rules? The fact that I got my hand on the bottom rope? I play by those rules. You obviously don't. So here's what I'll do. When I dropped you on your ass and pinned you 1, 2, 3, we can do it just like that again. And I have no problem with it whatsoever. Baby.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Good. I mean, you know, I just kind of finish the match up. I was cutting a promo for it.
I know, I saw.
I'm not even fully dressed yet.
You know, really great match with Ty. You killed it.
Thank you. You as well, I gotta say. You've been on a little bit of a roll, and I'm just gonna say this before you say anything. My ears, they work.
Oh, they do? Okay, perfect. So I don't have to really reiterate myself of what I've been saying throughout most of season 1. I feel like I have been waiting for a heavyweight title shot, and I beat JT Dunn in the season finale. I think I might have earned it. But I know you've gone through hell with Max Smashmaster, Chase, now Ty. I'll wait for you to be 100%.
Wait 1 second. 100%. Davey, I've never had an intergender match in my career. I'm gonna make this very simple. You don't have to wait. Next week, you got it.